congratulations, you played yourself.
I know this is training, but you can only imagine how this would go down in an actual competition. And the feminists are fighting for this, and some women are getting messed up. Because these people are screaming equality, chucking women in with dudes. There is nothing equal about that, trust me. And there's a reason why men and women have their own divisions. Common sense is just lacking these days. Anyone in or who's done combat sports, they know this pretty well.
He's trying to make me roll with her for
Someone in the comments said, when your girl says he's just a friend, don't worry babe, it's just my personal trainer. She's trying to get him into a child support submission hold. I don't think she realises how many times she could have been slammed into the spirit realm.
Charge him! 3 hits, strategic.
Round 1.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
All women are queens!
Hang, 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 hang! It was already supposed to happen.
Round 2.
Fight. If she breathes, she's a thought! Bonk!
It's not looking good, Bev. It's not looking good.
The funniest thing I find with this clip is the instructors who jump in and break it up and push him away, and it's like they're annoyed at him. Like, what else is he supposed to do? If this was on the front lines, the enemy, the opposition, they're not going to be like, hang on, boys. Don't shoot. That's a woman. We need to be nice. Don't shoot at her. You know? Doesn't make sense.
What happens in like combat sports where you have, like, you'll say, let's wait to see if there's an advantage. But then someone can get really hurt waiting for that advantage to be borne out. And then by the time it's borne out, we've hurt a lot of cis women.
But cis women get hurt from cis women in sports all the time.
Right.
And there's no,
but if we say that
there's no data that they're getting hurt more from trans women.
Right. But you're saying there's a possibility that that might be borne out.
Theoretical possibility. I don't know that I'm actually buying it.
Look, I think we're both thinking the same thing watching this. Just look at these guys and listen to these guys. Of course they're going to say that women jumping in the ring with dudes is fine and no one's going to get hurt. I already know that's comments from someone who's never been punched in the face before. And when I was growing up, I was told to protect women, look out for them, not be beating them up in the ring. Our times have changed.
Get out of the corner. Oh, attacking right out the gate. Oh my God. Jude, you better freaking get aggressive, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, Heather. Whoa!
Yeah, I think we can all relate to how that kid's feeling in there. He's afraid of getting cancelled. See, sparring a woman is kind of awkward at times, like from experience, because you're going about 10%, and on the other side of it, she's trying to take your head off like she's got a problem with you or something.
Don't know. She would ragdoll him. First of all, have you ever seen Floyd Mayweather? He's about this tall, okay? And she would ragdoll him as soon as she put her hands on him.
Under Rousey, who would ragdoll Floyd Mayweather was destroyed by a 5'7.5", 134-pound woman this weekend. Serena Williams is not beating a single man. There's not a guy in the country in the ATP Top 100 that's not beating Serena soundly.
Yeah, and when a lot of people were explaining this, you know, a lot of feminists and all these soy boys were very upset by it, by saying, no, she would easily beat all the guys. Look, we can say what we want. Serena knows herself. She said it herself, but she would lose against these guys.
Actually, it's funny because Andy Murray, he was been joking about myself and him playing a match. And men's tennis and women's tennis are completely almost two separate sports. I'm like, if I were to play Andy Murray, I would lose 6-0, 6-0 in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Completely different sport. The men are a lot faster, and they serve harder, they hit hard. It's just a different game, and I love to play women's tennis. And I don't want to be embarrassed. I would not do the tour. I wouldn't do Billie Jean any justice. So Andy, stop it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you kill me.
Tell them to bring me my money.
You know, it's interesting because it's only you know, whenever I hear girls say, "Oh, I can fight a guy," or whatever, 9 out of 10 times I don't do combat sports. But every single girl I've ever spoken to that does combat sports, that has sparred with a man before, understands the discrepancy immediately. I remember one time, this girl, she was telling me she was sparring with a guy, kickboxing just like you.
Oh, really?
And there was no girls that day, so they partnered with a teenage boy. And, you know, she's like, okay, he's a teenage boy. I could do this. Like, you know, he's like a kid, right? And he kicked her, right? He gave her like a kick on the leg or something like that. And she said she felt every bone in her body like tense up immediately when he kicked her. And she was like, holy crap. And like, she didn't know what to do. Damn. And this is a teenage boy, bro. Like, what the hell, man? So it's like, I think it's important for women to understand, you know, that, you know, you really can't fight a guy. You should just run or get a gun.
Yeah, and taking leg kicks as a man from another man, that ain't great either. Leg kicks are the worst. They're the same equivalent in like the boxing world as getting like a liver kidney shot. Leg kicks in MMA are horrendous. So for a dude to kick a woman, let alone a teenage boy kicking a woman, I can only imagine how that feels.
From ready. 6 ring muscle-ups, start to finish. Schaefer, ladies, it all comes down to these 2 points. Look at the speed by ladies. Look at the speed by Schaefer. They're messed up. Very well, that's ladies.
But I ain't trying to discredit anyone doing CrossFit, but can we really say that those are muscle ups? They're more like swing ups. And I remember going to a CrossFit gym once on Christmas because it was the only gym that was open. I was just trying to use the free weights. Guy was talking to me. He was a CrossFit trainer. His arm was in a sling. He was like, oh, you should do some CrossFit sometime. He had his knee plastered up and he had his arm plastered up, recovering from a torn rotator cuff. And I made a quick decision that I wasn't going to do CrossFit.